Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a review of a new palette and I'm very excited about that. Just to let you know guys, my voice sounds so funny because I'm ill and my nose is blocked and I have watery eyes. I just can't stand this ring light. It's really annoying. But we're gonna try to do this video anyways, even though I can't hear myself because one of my ears is blocked as well. So without further ado, let's talk about the palette. So this is the palette. I've received it today in the mail. I've played around with it and oh my god, I'm so excited and happy about it. It's crazy guys, like it's so beautiful. All these colors, I'll just show you. Have a look at that. That is so beautiful. I generally believe that this is the best flawless palette so far from Makeup Revolution. I used to love them all, but my problem with them was that normally you would get a few colors like here or a few reds here, and then the rest of them would be all very similar and very neutral. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I'll just put the other palettes around me so that you can see what I mean. But this one is so different. I mean, you get such a great variety here. I am going to show you guys the swatches of this palette, and the look that I'm wearing today is also created using this palette. But first, let's talk a bit about pigmentation and the way these shadows blend. So basically, if you're familiar with Makeup Revolution Flawless palette, you'll know that they are good drugstore palettes, but you kind of have to work a little bit to blend the colors. I mean, it's not like you're gonna put the colors on your lid and it's gonna blend on its own like more expensive palettes, but they're still good quality. And specifically in this palette, all the colors are very pigmented. There are some colors that are so beautiful. I didn't expect for them to be that beautiful. I mean, there is a beautiful rose gold that is my absolute favorite, and then there is a pink color, but I'll show you when I show you the swatches. In this palette you're getting 14 shades that are shimmery, and then you're getting 18 shades that are completely matte. You are getting a complete white, a black, you're getting some browns over here. These are all shimmery shades other than the white one. Very beautiful ones, and then these are all matte in the middle. Earlier on my channel I did a comparison between the Flawless 3 palette and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I show you guys that every single color has a dupe in the Flawless 3, and it's exactly the same case with this palette. So I've checked against every single color in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and you have a dupe for every single one in here. So this is a great alternative if you guys wanted to get the Anastasia Beverly Hills. If your question is which one you should buy you buy this one, the Flawless 4 or the Flawless 3 Resurrection palette, I definitely recommend this palette over the Flawless 3, simply because this one has more colors and it's very diverse. You can use the matte shades dry or wet. I personally only used this color, the grey color over here, wet when I did my brows today. I've used this rose gold on my lid, and I've tried to use it with a brush, and it's kind of hard to apply it even if you wet the brush, even if you use Fix Plus. The best way to use it is with your finger. I don't know, you can still use it with a brush. I did end up using it with a brush because I needed more precision. But as I said, these eyeshadows are not hard to work with, but not the easiest to work with. I mean, if you have a bit of experience with Makeup Revolution and you tried them before and you're okay with the way their colors apply, definitely recommend this palette for you. If you're a full complete beginner and you're wondering if you should buy this palette, I honestly think that you should try other palettes. For example, the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palettes, they are wonderful for beginners. If you're a beginner and you want to buy this palette, I would suggest starting with some easier looks. Maybe maybe don't start with a cut crease because it's gonna be hard, but if you try something like easy all over the lid and then a bit dark in the inner corners, I don't know, that should work for you. So let me guys show you a closer look of the swatches from this palette, and I will see you in a sec. Okay guys, so this is the front row. As you can see, you get some lovely metals in here, and my absolute favorite is this rose gold over here. I absolutely love it. This is the color that I've used on my eyelid today. From the first row, only the first color, the white one, is matte, and the rest of them are all shimmery. Okay guys, so I've added the second row on the top of the first row. As you can see, you're getting some browns, you're getting some pinks. My absolute favorite one is the one next to the rose gold, so this one. So these two are the reason why I love this palette so much. As you can see, the pigmentation is really good for an £8 palette. So here you go guys, this is the fourth row. Also matte here. This color over here I've used for my brows. The rest of them beautiful dark browns and pinks and a very pigmented black. This is the last row on top. As you can see, again, very pigmented. All these colors over here are shimmery colors. Look at this burgundy, how beautiful it is. Also, look at this. So nice. Can you see it? Very nice. So these are all of them. Here you go guys. This is how the palette looks up close. As you can see, a big color selection here for everyone. So my final thoughts guys, I really like this palette. Very good pigmentation, very good color selection, very cheap. This is by far the best one they have from the entire range of Flawless palettes. I mean, even in the Flawless 3 palette I had shades that were matte and they didn't come up on swatches at all, but this one definitely does, and it's wonderful. So that's kind of it guys. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you liked this video. If you have any questions regarding this palette, please leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you soon. Bye!